I'm proud to be a woman, and I'm thankful to my mother for giving me good education and empowering me.
I believe China will not develop so fast without women's contribution. We are number one, you cry.
Happy International Women's Day.
We're celebrating International Women's Week today with Kingston Literacy and Skills LINC and Keys LINC and Immigration Services of Kingston. We have gathered together at the Chinese Alliance Church to have presentations, music, a fashion show, and a rousing drumming celebration to celebrate the achievements and the role of women in the world and raise awareness about women's issues so that maybe we can do something on a personal or organizational level to help.
Most women in my country don't have the right to choose their husbands. If a woman wants to marry, she has to wait for a man who her family sees as acceptable.
I am elegant. I'm peaceful.
We asked each student to think of something that they associate with women.
I'm optimist.
I am responsible.
I am approachable.
It's an important part of many cultures to celebrate International Women's Day. The women that are here are from all over the world. And in many places, as we all know, women are still experiencing violence, marginalization, lack of education, and general lack of opportunity.
We still can see there are many places in China women are not treated equally, no matter how smart they are. For the past 100 years, women in China changed a lot. Yeah. First of all, they are allowed to go to school. That's very important. Because of the education, people have developed their abilities.
In my country, small and medium-sized companies are still hesitant to hire women because the company do not want to pay for the maternity leave. Most companies will fire or ask women to quit their job if they find they are pregnant. Also, the most male co-workers do not like maternity leave because they have to work for the woman while she still gets paid for not working at the company.
This day should encourage women around the world to ask for their demands and for their rights, and the woman is important as the man in the society because she's strong enough and intelligent enough.
Nowadays, more and more women are working. The balance of work and family is difficult for women as they still do most of the work at home. If I could make one thing happen, I think it would be to make the family work balance more so that women and men share everything. Thank you very much.
It's very important for men to understand that it's not a day just for women. It's a day for everyone. And some men come from countries where that's not an issue. Some come from countries where they've never heard of it before.
It's very important historically to look back and see who the women were who achieved great things.
My name is Juanita. I am from Mexico.
And who are you today?
Well, I am wearing the style of Frida Kahlo, a famous Mexican painter. She was activist, social activist for the rights of women and Mexican Aboriginals.
women were the drummers in the Aboriginal communities. And after generations of being the drummers on the big drums, they felt a little sorry for the men because they didn't seem to have the same connection to the earth. So they handed over their big drums to the men. And the men didn't want to give them back. Just recently, and I've just read this, so I may be wrong, but the women are now starting to take the big drums back. And to me, it's kind of a metaphor for taking control of their lives again.
My daughter, she goes to school and she represents the future of the women in this world. And she has all the opportunity we are trying to give her, and hope that in this century, there is no more gap left between the men and women.
If there is one thing I could make happen, it would be that women feel more confident in themselves and be acknowledged for their abilities and hard work, not their appearance.
As one person, we might be very weak, but with all the people in this room, if we all do something, we can make a difference.